Hello everyone, welcome back to Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode with Lowma. I've been fairly busy in the off time. I did a bad thing. I actually did a few quests, but it was boring stuff. I figured you guys see me crafting enough stuff. You're going to see me crafting a lot more stuff. But let me get this item made and we'll see how it goes. Having trouble keeping up on power. Alright, I'm fixing to work on that. I've been working. You'll see. Come on. Go, go, go. Will this make? Let's get in the particles. We'll come back. I'll show you this over here. Maybe it'll be done by the time I get back. You see, I made the alloy furnace. I made a manufactory and an osmium compressor. I think we might have made the osmium compressor before. I'm not sure. But I did make this stuff. You had to make this to unlock nuclear craft. And that's the only item I've made out of nuclear craft. We go in here. We go into the gates. You see I've unlocked the nuclear craft. And you had to do that first. And choice rewards. Advanced plating. I could get that, or I could do this. Let's do the loot box. Some of them loot boxes are pretty nice, and the advanced plating isn't that hard, I don't think. And then, see, we had some stuff going in mechanism, right? Yeah, I made this while we were gone. I'll show you that in a second. And then I don't think we did anything in there. I haven't touched Thumbcraft. And there's nuclear craft. See, we had to make this to unlock it, which put us here. And then we already had some of those. And I had to make this. So now we're all caught up on that. Yeah, I just figured you guys didn't want to sit and watch me make all this stupid stuff. Why has that got a hidden command? I don't know. Let's go back and look at that. Well, the hidden command here would probably be to unlock this stuff, maybe. Okay, I don't know. Don't know what the hidden command was. I think that's all I've done. No, I haven't done anything down there. How's our bragging rights looking? Yeah, we're done with it. We haven't touched anything else. Okay, let's go check on that item over there. Looks like it finished up. Alright. Okay, if we look in this chest here, this goes here. And what I'm doing here is I'm working towards this digital miner. As you see, I've got all that and I've got these. I just need these two items and these two items. Which this one, it's pretty simple, just a lot of work. We've got to get RF tools unlocked. We've got actual additions, you know. There's that stuff we need there, which is pretty simple. You know, we've already got this item. The iron casing, I believe we have one of those or something. We've got a little bit of this stuff. And then here, you know, we can do all of this, we know. And then that's pretty simple. It's just going to take time. So as I make the stuff, I put it in there. And we got another quest reward. I believe that's in mechanism. Yeah, there we go. And that unlocks that, which we're not doing yet. Don't know if I'm going to. I mean, I will definitely make these, but whether I end up using them or not, I have no idea. But I was also looking at this quantum entangler, which is, you know, like a tesseract. It's wireless, everything, gases, items, fluids, energy, all of it. But to make that, we need to get into applied energistics. Let's see, let me show you. Quantum entangler. See, it's all pretty simple. We've got one of those, so we're good there. Problem is we need several of those, so I've got to figure that out. Unless it doesn't actually use the heart up. I think it is going to actually use the heart up probably, so I'm going to have to figure out how to get more hearts. And then these are real simple. You know, that's another one of those. The matter beamer, that's pretty simple. We just got to get that. And then this is also pretty simple. I thought something in here. Okay, other than that heart, which I don't know how. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. But I've been putting stuff up here. It's stuff that we kind of need to make that digital miner. See, greenhouse glass, liquid fuel tank. Okay. Hardened casing, that's not bad. Lava stone. Okay. Then we go here. We got another tinker table. I think I have that exact same one. And some bricks. Okay. Be simple enough. This, yep, see the exact same table. This liquid fuel tank. I don't know what that's all about. I'll have to look into that, but we're going to just put them in here. And the bricks will go in there. Those stone will go in there. These will go here. Yeah, and then we'll put these up here. I think that's how I think that's how I have all this divided up. Okay, we go down here. You see I've cleared out a little bit of space. This is our actual additions area. There we go, that's better. And over here you can see this is the exact same setup Direwolf just used. I actually used his to set this up. Eventually I'll move this and then I'll set it up my way, but because I'd never set this up before, I wanted to make sure follow his pretty much the exact setup. Some of this stuff is not in the same spot, but it's basically his setup. Now the most I've seen this push is about 6, maybe 7K RF per tick. And I think I've seen Direwolf's at 10K. So I'm not doing something right. I may need to upgrade these machines more. I do have speed and energy. I've got 8 of each. So, you know, I don't know what else I need to do. I'm going to rewatch his episode and see what I'm doing wrong this in between episodes. But, you know, we're full up on power. Everything's good to go there. If you want to know what this is, you don't want to go check his stuff out. What we got going is this is making carrots. You know, I've got bone meal in there going in through this pipe, and it's making carrots, dumping them in there, and then this chews them up into biofuel and shoves them into this PRC, pressurized reaction chamber. You know, it says PRC there, and then that combines with water and hydrogen and makes ethylene. Okay, and then down here we have water, which goes into the cloche, making that. It goes into the electrolytic separator, which separates the water into hydrogen and oxygen. It says empty because I've actually got the oxygen over here dumping the excess, which means it'll fill up and then dump, because this kept getting shut down because it'd fill up with oxygen and the hydrogen would be running out. You see this tank is full up. Now when you set this machine down, I stood here when I set it down, it was the other way. I had to actually turn the thing around backwards because oxygen only comes out this side of the machine. We're looking at the back of the machine now. Oxygen only comes out this side and hydrogen only comes out this side. So yeah, I had to turn that around. If you watch Direwolf, he had to do the same thing. And then that goes, the hydrogen goes into here. And of course we've got water going into it as well, right there. And then that, like I said, makes the ethylene, which goes into here, which dumps into here, which there again you had to turn it around. This looks just like one of these, but it's green, and that's the power. You see all these others are different, but it seems that, you know, that's the only one that'll do the power. So you got to watch how you're doing it. You know, when I go to move this, I'll experiment around with it a little bit more. And if you'll notice, over here we have leadstone, which is the basic. You know, it'll only do, what is it, 2000 RF a tick. But over here, this is hardened, which I believe will do 8K per tick. And I've got that going up to the battery, and then this first section to here, because I don't want to lose power in these machines. But as we saw, we were running out of power over there, so all this needs to be changed out. But rather than work out the next, you know, get the next thermal thing, I've decided to go a different route. Oh, and sleep. I did go down, I mean, I'm sure you noticed by the nuclear craft stuff, but I did find a bunch of stuff down there using this scanner. Where's it at? The scanner. And the way it works is you hold it down with hold the right click down until it scans, and then you look around. If you shift click with it, it opens it up. And that's got rare ores, and I've got it specifically done for boron because all those nuclear craft ores seem to spawn together. But let's put that one in there so you can see. So do rare ores, not the regular ones. See, all those marks are actually ores. Let's go to the mine so you can see that. To the mine. See, if we do it from down here, see, that's all the ores. Looks like there's a yeah, that spot right over there, as thick as that is, like that, I would say that is probably the boron and stuff. But you see there's lots of stuff around us. Wow. Let's see what this is right here. See, it's right below us. Looks like it's uranium. Not all of it. What else is down there? Said there's something else down there. Apparently that was all of it. It just looked a lot bigger. Something over this way. Ooh, diamonds. See, this thing's pretty nice. But let me get back out of here. Throw down some torches, because I broke the cave illuminator. Now, let's get out of here. Ooh. Oh well. Let's switch it to cobble though. And then we'll just leave that there. But that's how that works. It's pretty neat. Let me jump over here to this other area I found. Okay. Yeah, we'll go back this way first. If I can find the right buttons. Alright, over here, this is where I found all the rare ores that I was looking into. Oh, that doesn't look like... No, that's not it. It's over this way. Is that gold? Okay, it's got that in front of it. That's why it looked weird. If we go back over here, when I got down here, this was all lava. I kind of capped it off, as you see. And if you see, this is all destroyed back in here. But we can go back here and you can actually see what one of these nuclear craft spawn areas look like. See, this is it. This is how this stuff spawns. You know, I just, you know, let me get over here. And go back here. And I'm actually going to put that down. That way you can see. I will break. That's just stone. That's boron. We'll break this one. Okay. And see if we can get down so you can see what's going on down here. See, there's a lot of stuff up in there. I guess we can pick all that up. But there's all kinds of ore back in here. If we scan again, see, that's how this stuff spawns. It is ridiculous. And apparently it's counting stuff that's not quite here because it's still part of a chunk, I guess. It's pretty neat, but what I really wanted to show you guys, if I can get back out of here somehow. There we go. We'll go ahead and come back down this way and go back down here. This was all ore. I mean, it was a angular path, as you can see, and there's still more. Looks like there's all kinds of neat stuff up there. But over here, I have no clue. I've never seen this before. But if we go look, cave crystals. I don't know what that is. Something with quark. Ooh, look at that. I wonder where that came from. Might have been broke by that lava. But there's a lot of these down here. I'm not sure what those are. Surely they'll come in handy sometime. But now you see it. I'm gonna turn that off. Head back home. Put this thing away. What is all this stuff in here? I need to go through this and clean this out. It's getting trashed. All this stuff. But I'll do that later. Let's go ahead and I turn this off. Let's turn it back on. I turned it off because I was making diamond things for this, and I was making this. I put a new compressor in here, or infuser. As you can see now, I've got all 4 of them going. That we're going to take and put that in there, and that's the only ore we picked up. Okay. I'll put the diamonds in here. See, I picked up a lot of redstone and lapis and stuff when I was down there. Oh, shut this. Okay, back to what we were doing. Let's drop off this stuff. We don't need it. One day we will. It's for Thaumcraft. Okay, I haven't eaten this yet, so let's try it out. See if it's any good. Extreme chili. That is some good stuff. I really like chili. Gotta get some more of that. And one other thing, I got some pants. They finally dropped, but now I'm not going to wear them because I found these. These were not charged. To charge these, if you go down here, you can take and put them in this slot and they'll charge. Because this thing will, you can actually click it and see it switches between the different types of power. So this machine is really nice. I'm really liking that. But go up. Oh, jump instead of kneel. But what this stuff does, if you look down here and look over here, okay, we're going to take this stuff off and swap it. See, we've already got that much more. And if we do if you look at the little spot over here, it gets better too. And this works with every one of these pieces. So I'm thinking this armor is better. At least until I get it in power, because I believe you can empower this stuff. Enchant it, something or other. But we look nice. I like this look. Yeah. So we're going to put this armor back in here and be done with that. What do we got there? Greenhouse glass. Let's put that in this chest because it's special stuff. And what we want to do over here, let's go back in this room. I haven't sorted this chest yet, as you can see. But if you look at what I'm grabbing now, I'm sure you can figure out what we're about to do. Okay, we've got these. We'll break those into nuggets. And then get us some conduit out. We want item conduit. Just make them all. That's why I made these. Okay, and we don't want these fluid conduits. We want the pressurized ones, which take fused quartz. Which I believe I made fused quartz. Yeah, so we're going to make. I think that'll be plenty of those. I can always make more. And then we want energy conduits. I can make these, which only do, like I said, 5k a tick, or we can do these, which do 25k a tick. To make these, if you go to the alloy furnace, it's gold and energetic blend. And energetic blend is just redstone and that, and it takes 2 of these, if you didn't notice, 2 and 1 to make 1 ingot. And if you, well, let's go ahead and, did I not make those? Did I not make? I could have swore I made them. Oh, there they are. I forgot them. Okay. Oh, that's not it. We wanted to make these, and I'm gonna make all of them for the simple fact that it took almost a stack to run all the way over there to that room. So I think we're going to need them, but I think that's going to get us. We've got energy cables, item cables, fluid cables, and there are gas cables too, which take steel and that. But I would prefer to make the pressurized, which isn't that difficult. Gas con, but you know, that'll come later. I don't think we need those right now. Okay, and we're about out of time. But between episodes, I guess we didn't really get anything done today, did we? Not really. But between episodes, I'll get all this wiring changed out. That way we're running really good on power. And I will work on this digital miner. But like I said, to do that, we need to get into RF tools. And we're into actual additions. There was something else we needed to get into. This is all doable. What was it? We got that. Got that. Got that. I guess that was it. Yeah, we need to get into this one. Oh yeah, here we go. This was the hard one. To make these is this, which is pretty simple. We got to make that motor, which is we can do. All this stuff's doable. This will be easy. That's pretty simple. But to get into this, we've got to get Industrial Foregoing open. So if we go into our quest book, when we go to our gates, okay, we need to unlock Industrial Foregoing, right? But we also need to unlock the RF tools. So we got to do this and then get this to move it in, to get on in there. So that's what we'll be doing in the next episode, if I don't do it between, because this is just making this machine case. And then to open that, you saw what it was. It's pretty simple. I hope you all enjoyed the episode. We didn't get much done today, but you know, I did a lot between episodes and I wanted to catch you guys up. I'm sorry if that bothers you, me doing it that way, but it felt like the way to do it, to keep from getting too stagnant. You know, just sitting there constantly at a crafting table all the time. But I guess that's it. You guys have a nice day, and we'll see you next time. Later, later, later.